Crafter's Books. My name is Bill Mitchell, and I'm one of the authors of books for Crafter's Books, along with many others. We've come out with a new book recently. It's called Paper Contracting. Myself and Gary Moselle, who's an attorney guru at Craftsman, have written this book, and hopefully it'll do all of you builder types out there quite a bit of good. Here's a kind of a joke. I thought it was a cartoon I saw in Wall Street Journal a few weeks back, where a man in a business suit is being interviewed by a prospective employer, and I guess the employer's asked him what he wants, and the guy responds and says, "Well, what I really want is a paycheck without having to come to work," which is very akin to what our book's about, in the sense that what you really want is to make a living, make your cash flow, whatever your issues are about money, without taking a lot of risk. Risk is what this business is all about, and it's just knee-deep in risk. And you really have to pay attention and guard against how much risk you're willing to take on in this business. Now, there are basically three parts to getting any building built. You can either design the business, the building, which is what I do. Design business is fraught with places that allow things to go wrong. First of all, you've got a lot of consultants. Those consultants have a lot of people who may or may not be experienced. You've got mechanical, electrical, structural engineers, and they've got draftsmen, they've got CAD programs, they've got all kinds of stuff, and it only takes one click of a mouse to import the wrong detail, to put in the wrong dimension. There's 50,000 places you can go wrong in the design business. So that's the risk on the design side of this thing. On the construction side, for you builder guys out there, there's the obvious things of, can somebody fall down on your job site, somebody falls off a roof, you don't have your guardrails up, you've got OSHA issues, you've got scaffolding issues, you've got holes and rebar sticking up, and you have caps on them, and there's thousands of places that somebody could get hurt. But beyond that, the larger risk that I really concern myself with an awful lot is, what are you facing when it comes to setting yourself up as a builder? You've got to buy trucks, you've got to get insurance, you've got workman's comp, and that's a big banking risk number, something I don't care to face a whole lot. But there's a third choice here, and the third choice is to manage the project. Now, I kind of backed into this through the years over projects that were broken, and I got to where I found that it was easier and less risky to manage a project than it was to be the architect, and it certainly was a lot less risky than being the builder. I didn't have to buy lumber, I didn't have subs to pay, I didn't have consultants to pay. And so that's what we wrote this book around, is the concept of how to minimize your risk in this business.